beat us
And I told her today, I said the world is yours. And I'm like, this ain't talking like this. So whoever you think is the best, they not making the world is yours. They're not making if I rule the world. They're not making juice. They're not making water. They're not making sky's the limit. They're not doing it. They're not making can't act the hustle. They're not making the evil. They're not making pop. They're not making it. No disrespect. I'm a rapper. Because I'm not making it.
These biting my style, I hope they got dental plans. So get it straight from the source and cut out the middleman. Get that pure dough. Get that pure dough. Go get it straight from the source and cut out the middleman. You get that pure dough.
It's me.
Yeah.
Handsome.
Word.
Back with another episode of Verse for Verse. And, you know, I got my brothers here, Big U, James Rich, they're here.
I'm excited.
You know, this is a special episode, right?
Yeah.
Last month was Women's Empowerment Month, and I shouted out all the women that's been guests on the show. I told them I loved them. I made a whole post about them and took the pictures and posted it, and I appreciate them. And I've also had this conversation as well, though. We haven't had any married women who are in successful relationships on the show. And today, we have two special women on the show. Not only are they married in successful relationships, they're married to some of the hosts here today. We got my wife over here on the right, Tanzy Bennett. You got James Rich's wife over there on the left, Corrin Bennett.
The Bennett clan in the building.
You feel me? We are here. And I just want you women to be able to talk from a different point of view that we've been hearing, because a lot of the women, they've been single, they've been friends of mine, and I've never wanted to press them about them being single on the show. You know what I mean? Like, oh, so why you don't got a man? Or what do you do to keep a man if they don't have a man at the moment? So I want to start off by asking you women, how do you guys keep your husbands happy? We'll start with you, Tanzy.
Okay, so I would say that I try to do what you like, which is physical touch, right? Things like you like a good rub down, rubbing your feet, rubbing your back, as often as I can possibly do it. You know, sometimes time doesn't allow for it. You get a little tired, but I try to do it when I can do it. I try to do it when I can do it. I know that's something that you really like and you really appreciate. So that's something that I work on with you. But yeah.
Okay, what about you, Mrs. Bennett, other Bennett?
Yeah, I mean, I think, physical touch, I guess that goes into, what are those, the love languages, right? So I guess the question was, how do you keep your man happy, make him happy, or...
Yeah, how do you keep a man? Because these women have a hard time keeping a man.
I hate to say the whole, like, know his love language, but it is kind of important. I know my husband, his love language is words of affirmation. He likes, for me to reassure him, not even reassure. He knows he's doing a great job.
But he does like reassurance.
But yeah. I mean, so right. I didn't want to say the word reassure, but more so
but you should say that.
I guess you're right. Like you're right. He's so.
Listen to some men when they talk
No,
to
you're
you.
right. He's so confident. He's so confident. Like I don't think of it as reassurance. It just be more of like, you see what I'm doing, right? Just say it.
Real quick.
Acknowledgement.
Real quick, Rich.
Acknowledgement.
Do you like reassurance?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, just wanted to ask.
Okay.
Just in case you didn't know.
No.
I like it too.
He likes reassurance.
I like reassurance.
Do you like physical touch? Is that your love language?
So for me,
I do it, but I don't know if is that your love language? I just think that.
Do you do it or do I ask you to do it?
That's the thing.
So,
okay.
All right. So look. So let me get into this. So let me get into this. Right. Okay. So I believe I believe, my love language is words of affirmation. That's something that I love.
All men's love language is words of affirmation.
All right. So
all men. Okay.
So
yes.
So for me,
all men that's doing the man shit. Yes.
Makes sense.
Doing the man
Right.
shit. Okay.
So I think for me,
Man shit.
that is my love language. But it seems that it's very difficult for women to give that to men. It seems, and I'm not gonna say all women, but from talking to some of my other married buddies, my brothers, it seems like it's sometimes we're not getting that. So there's 5 of them, and it's not like we just love this one and we don't care about this one. It's like, no, we like all of them. But this one is just one of our favorites that we would appreciate more than the others. So if we're not getting this one, even though we may say we would appreciate that, we might go down the list. Well, all right, rub these feet, please. I like physical touch. Rub this body. So I definitely like it if I'm asking for it. You know what I mean? But
Right.
that's not the only thing that I've asked for. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
I mean,
That's
I think
not your
that's
number one.
right. I think that's the thing about love languages, right? I mean, we like them all. We love
Right.
everybody likes them all. I guess you
Facts.
They're just on
you
different
list
levels.
them. They're
I
on
love
different.
a good gift, but
Yeah,
that's not important to me.
right.
Yeah,
So.
gifts are probably low on my list. I love gifts.
I don't
Yeah.
care
Well,
about
yours
gifts.
This is what I'm
too,
saying.
yeah.
I don't care
love
about
gifts.
gifts.
This is what I'm saying. Like, gifts are nice,
If you
but
never got me a gift and gave me mad words of affirmation,
Oh
I'd
my
probably be
God.
fine.
All right, everybody write that
nigga,
down.
I was
because-
flying
No,
through the friendly skies.
What?
Right.
Okay.
If you never got us a gift
And I just you want
gave
you
words
want
of
to hear every
affirmation,
day.
Those will be gifts.
Oh,
That
yeah,
would
best
be the
baby.
gift.
I love you.
That's a word. Put the camera on
That would
Seth.
be-
That would be
Those would be the gifts.
Those would be gifts.
The words.
We would turn the words of affirmation into
Okay.
gifts.
Okay.
Funny thing is, not.
Okay,
I know
got
we
you.
got other places to go, but those actually can turn into gifts, like manifest into real gifts.
Yes.
This is what I'm saying.
Because-
That
It'll be the
If
motivation.
you get our engine going,
be the motivation.
All right.
you don't know
That's
what
a
we
fact.
finna create up, whoop up,
I
up
mean,
in
I
here.
really think that's how this world works.
Trying
Actually,
to tell you.
But we were off camera. Y'all was saying before that it's hard for y'all to give words of affirmation.
Yeah.
Niggas started laughing at us.
No,
Yeah.
because I think.
Well, maybe we just start with Tanzy because she was talking.
Correct. You're
when
right
we
there.
started. You was explaining why.
Yeah.
Even
Yes.
though you know he likes that, because you were saying you know that he wants that and he deserves it, but
Let's
it's
ask one
hard
more
for him.
time live for the cameras. Tanzy, do you know that I want words of affirmation?
I do know that.
Okay, now
Okay. So you
continue. Yeah, so now you can continue to
So-
say why you don't give it.
As much maybe as she should.
As-
Because I'm sure
right.
she gives it
As
sometimes.
I said
Yeah.
off camera.
Ten
You
toes.
actually might have said it on camera.
10 toes.
Sorry, we don't have
On
it.
camera and off camera, we don't have the footage.
Right.
But as I said, so I do know that this is something that you like. I think the difficult part is remembering to do it because of all the different tasks that we have as a mother and a wife. Right? There's so many different tasks on a day-to-day basis that we have that sometimes, and I'm not saying that it's right, but sometimes we do kind of like put that on the back burner. Right. And it's wrong. I'm not saying that it's right at all because if it was something that I expected, I would expect you to do it no matter what.
Right.
But as a
like that.
as a mother and a wife, and
There
the
you go.
100 things that we do, the 100 things
I
that
would
we do,
expect your ass to get it done.
That's about to say.
What?
If it's something I want,
the 100
Fuck that.
things that we do on a daily basis,
What is wrong with you
sometimes we
guys?
do kind of forget, right? And it's not right. It's not
No.
right.
So,
I
question
want to
for
do.
you
I want to
real
do
quick.
better.
So,
There you
Corrin,
go.
so
Love that.
Corrin,
Love
appreciate that. That's wonderful.
Yes.
do you believe that you do more work than your husband?
Don't ask me that. No. I say
Okay.
no to that.
Tansy,
Do you want
I
me
say
to,
no.
Do you want me to go?
Absolutely
do you,
not.
Right. Do you want me to go
Absolutely
further?
not.
No, I want to ask the question so
No,
we
know
can
why,
be clear.
yeah. I
No,
Because
I-
y'all are saying,
all right,
she
so
said
no.
that
They
y'all
said y'all
do
know.
so
No.
much.
No.
I
So-
think
So
that,
hold on, I just
okay,
hold on
who's
before y'all
answering?
go. Before
You
y'all
gotta
go.
give context.
Before
Right.
y'all
To the
go.
audience.
Okay. So you saying sometimes it's hard to prioritize that we want words of affirmations because of
Because-
all of the things you have to do
As a
as a
mother.
mother and a wife.
Even though if she wanted it,
Okay.
she would expect it to be done.
Right, she did say that.
It better be.
So,
God damn
so
it.
out of all the things you do you think that you do way more than your husband?
So I don't think that I do way more than my husband. I think that my brain, right? This is just my brain.
Your brain,
I think
a nice one.
I think that my brain creates a lot of stress, right? And so there are a lot of things going on in my head that I constantly feel like I have to get done right now. And because of that,
Husband goes on the back burner.
Unfortunately. I'm not saying that it's right, but when it comes to the kids, and then there's things that has to be done in the house, and you want to make sure that you have a comfortable living situation and things like that, sometimes, yes, like that happens.
You were talking about like taking kids to
there's
extracurricular
activities,
cooking,
there's dropping kids off at school, there's cooking, there's
you
doing
work from
laundry,
home,
there's cleaning, there's
you know?
just so many things that in my head, and I'm not saying that it's right, and I'm not speaking.
She keeps on saying
and
that.
I'm not, because I'm talking about my head, because I'm not speaking for anyone
Anybody
else.
else's head.
Right.
Pause.
Corrin's side could be completely different. I'm just saying, in my head,
Pause.
there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. And sometimes I just feel overwhelmed with the things that I have to do on a daily basis. And sometimes I forget to do those little things, like give you words
things.
Words of
Right.
it is a little thing.
You guys
words
are picking on
affirmation, because it is as simple as saying,
word.
"Babe, you're amazing.
Ain't nothing but a
Thank
little
you for
thing.
going out there and
EFB.
working as hard as you work today." And it is simple. It's very simple.
Simple and little
but
is different.
sometimes,
You know what I'm saying? So I
That's
want to
true,
correct
though.
you. I'm here as your man, as your husband. Hold on, listen. To say that something that your husband is asking for is a little thing, but you still can't get it done as often as you would like to, as
And
often
that's
as
why I
hold
said
on,
that I'm wrong
hold
for
on,
doing
as
that.
often as he might like to, and to call it little is kind of, you know, pushing it like, oh yeah, and if you keep thinking of it as a little thing, that may be the reason why
it's a small
hard.
activity
Hold on,
because
hold
it does
on.
not take much for me to do it. That's why I'm saying it's little,
It's
small.
a simple thing.
It's a very simple thing because it doesn't take much for it to come from me to do it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But what I'm saying is I have all these other things that's going on, and I'm not saying that it's right.
So sometimes it's hard to do the simple things.
All
Yeah.
I'm saying is that
Sometimes it
sometimes
is.
those things kind of get swept under the rug, right?
Gotcha.
And I'm not saying that it's right. I'm saying it is a simple thing because it literally takes 2 seconds for me to be like, babe, you're
Damn,
amazing.
that's a fact.
And
You're
women have
amazing.
such a problem
You went
doing
out
the
there, you
simple
worked
things.
freaking 16 hours, like 16. I can't. Me working 8 hours, I be over here stressing to him, like, and I'm working from home.
Oh, yeah.
Like, and I'm like,
I don't know
hate
that.
this job. I'm about to quit. And meanwhile, he's out in the field working 16
field.
hours.
In the field for
Not
16
literally-
hours.
Not literally on
Then,
the
he, then he's in the
field,
studio,
but
then he's
out,
in the
you know, but
podcast, then he's in
house,
the...
right?
He's
That's
working
the field.
16
That's the
hours.
field.
He's doing all these
field,
other
nigga.
things to make sure
Act
that
like you
we're
know,
good,
nigga.
right? And to make sure that
Fuck y'all niggas thought out
financially we
there,
have
nigga.
what
I'm
we
in the
need
field,
and,
House
nigga.
and
nigga
bills
field
are
nigga.
paid
Check me
and that
or
we're
respect
happy.
me,
He's
nigga.
doing everything to make sure we're good. So when
That's
I
a
say that
fact.
it's a simple thing to just say, babe, you're doing amazing, it is a simple thing. And I apologize for not
Ooh, there you go.
being
There we
able
go.
to
That was
do
nice.
it on a daily
Yeah.
basis.
was
I
nice.
want to do it on a daily basis to tell you how amazing you are because you
Well,
are amazing.
I
I
love
like
you.
that.
You are amazing.
I love
That was
that.
nice.
I
I love
love
you,
that.
girl.
That's
So, Corrin. So,
She said a lot, so I know it might be hard to get in there where
okay.
she
Let's
was in there.
backtrack. What?
But like, so how, is it pretty much similar, or you give your own take on why it may be difficult at times to show your
no.
husband
I mean,
the words
it's
of affirmation that
definitely-
he wants?
It's definitely similar, you know, like, and it, like Tanzy said, it's not, doesn't make it right. I'm not saying like, listen, the million things we have on our mind, that takes precedence to us just acknowledging the fact that we appreciate you. Like, and it actually, it kind of like negates it because it's like, it takes a second for us to tell you we appreciate you. Like, so why can't we just do that and then continue about our task list of things to do? You know what I mean? So I think, you know, even having this conversation helps me. I may be like, you know, but a lot of things with my husband, like,
I'm gonna say, do you know what he does?
I mean, he does, that's what I'm saying. He does like a lot of things behind the scenes. Like you know, we have these conversations sometimes, like he'll be watching podcasts or like, you know, learning things that
yes.
like, you
Niggas be
know,
learning.
like for me,
Nigga
I'm
learning
done with
the fuck.
college. I don't want to learn anymore. And it sounds really like stupid and dumb. Like obviously you should learn every day. You should want to learn.
he's like a ninja.
He actually wants to learn, and you know he's building for our future.
He's way
It's a
back
beautiful
behind the
thing.
scenes.
Like that right there, I should tell him every day, like, you're amazing for that because I don't want to do that.
He teaches
He's
you a lot.
He teaches me so much. He does all the things I don't want to do. I don't want to sit there and learn about how to like save money for our future and our kids.
You wanna
Like,
save no money?
No, I want to.
Let's blow these racks.
You don't wanna
want
learn
to,
how.
But
Let's
like, I
throw
don't want to
these
sit
money
there
up.
and like watch and pay
Make
for
it
a
rain.
whole session on how to like do these things. Like he does. Like that's actually very impressive. And
Yeah,
I
it
don't
is.
say those
That
things
is.
enough. It is. You know what I'm saying? So like,
damn, they do love us, huh?
You impressive.
yeah, like it is impressive.
Gotta
But you
bring them
know,
on a
like
podcast to hear this shit.
you're right. I mean,
You are impressive.
But you
And
know,
you are
so
amazing.
it is. It
Where
is.
my
It's
wife at?
like I agree with what Tanzy said. It's like, you know, we do have a million things, and we think like, okay, you know, I even sometimes it's like, you know, at the end of the day, at the end of the night, I might tell him like, oh, thank you know for everything you did, or like even like that was amazing, but then like I may go to sleep and then I don't say it, and it don't make it right.
You saying you want to say it and then you go to
And then you
sleep?
just go to sleep.
No,
Is that
So much stuff to
forgot.
say.
This ain't nothing here.
No,
No,
that's
like
what I'm
I mean, like
saying.
it's just like, you know, it doesn't. It's not that we don't think it. I
Right.
don't, like, you know what I'm saying. I don't want it to you guys to think we don't think.
Do you say it to like your friends?
Yes,
My
all
husband is
the
the
time.
bomb.
All the time.
But then
I do, all
why
the time.
not
I
say
read about him,
it
and
to
he may
your
not even believe
husband?
that
Do y'all
because
think
The way
that
I
it matters
talk
to
about
say it
my
more to your
man-
friends
My
or
man
to
is
your man?
Superman.
No, I mean it
is
matters
amazing.
more to say it to your man.
You don't think you should tell Superman
But
that
a
he's
lot of-
Superman?
I mean, Superman, no, he's Superman, right?
Oh man.
You amazing.
That's what I'm
So
saying.
look,
Yeah,
these
man.
answers are not good, right? I want to be clear about
Okay.
that.
All right.
No, I'm not saying all of them. I'm
So
saying
let's be safe
Oh,
though.
sorry.
like just you know saying that, right? He knows already, and you know.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Tef. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Yes.
Go ahead,
so
baby.
this is safer because my wife's not here, so I know about trouble. So I just feel like, as a man, like our job is to go out and to connect the dots to make anything that needs to happen. We got to make it happen. Whatever y'all doing, whatever spaces are open that need to be filled, we got to fill them. We got to think 4 and 5 steps ahead to make sure that
True.
y'all are good, the kids are good, the family is good, our financial situation is right, your mentality is good because you got to go out. We need to put you up on a pedestal, do all these types of things. So we need for you guys to at least acknowledge that that's what we doing and say, babe, you're doing a hell of a job doing that.
Right.
Yeah,
all
no,
of the
you're right.
all of the acts of service and the rubbing the feet and the giving the gifts and all of that is great and we appreciate that. But because we always on go mode, we need for you guys to let us know that the go is appreciated and that your babe, your goal, that shit is working. You
Yeah,
doing
no,
You're right.
You're
And
right.
I remember Rich
Because my man has helped me through some of the hardest times
gangster.
of my life. Like when I was going through mental breakdowns that I didn't know I was going to get through. And my
That's
man
what we
was
do.
there to help me through that. And he is the only person who I believe could help me through that.
That's what we do.
So,
There you go.
yes, you are completely right. My man does need to know that he is
My man, my
amazing.
man, my man.
My man, my man, my man, my man. My man.
So I wanted to say, Rich, I think we was talking about something. I just forgot.
You're quiet on this episode, I
the-
guess, because I'm here. I'm like taking over all the talking he usually does.
Nah, I was definitely about to say something, but the damn look is getting to me now. See what I'm saying? I'm usually not the head.
I had a question for the ladies.
Okay.
And since we do have married ladies and successful relationships up here, what is it? Because we just went. Last month was Women's Empowerment,
Facts.
or Women's Month, or something like that, and we did all these episodes. We had lives, and they were received kind of. I think that we kind of went left on some of them. So
Right.
I want you guys to speak from a married woman in successful relationship perspective. What do women feel like is empowering to women? And we're gonna start with you.
Okay. All right. I mean, I think for me is just I guess it ties into like the words of affirmation, which I guess I didn't think was a love language of mine, but you know, letting my husband letting me know that like he sees me, he appreciates me. That's super empowering for me. You know, because sometimes we go through the day-to-day stuff that we don't really, you know, it's just regular. It's like, you know, you're supposed to do that. Like, but hearing that, you know, he sees everything that I do, that's very empowering for me.
Right.
Tanzy, it's on you.
So I would say that my husband understanding where I lack and picking up that slack is what empowers me. When he understands that I cannot do something or I just don't have the mental capacity to even deal with something. Like my husband understands, like, let me just take this over.
You can't be going outside all the time.
Let me definitely can't. But
Go in
let
the
me handle
field.
this because, you know,
Get out in the field.
let me take care of this because my husband understands where, you know, he needs to pick up.
where I need to pick up.
Right, where you need to pick up. And
So-
he does it so well.
So the thing I forgot to mention to the people out there watching is that not only are these wives of ours here today, they will be doing a battle. You know what I'm saying? They will be sparring a little bit. And, you know, the topic that I gave them to come with their favorite verses about a song that shows a man how much you love him. So, you know, the reason we're talking about all of this is so people can understand any women out there that's trying to find a man and can't keep a man. Maybe, you know, maybe you could hear something and, you know, use some of this information so you can go find you a man and do the right thing and he could make you a wife one day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sure y'all all want to be wives, right? Not all, but most of y'all.
Yeah,
the majority.
I think all.
I mean, because, you know, there's going to be the ones like, I don't care to be
They
married.
be fronting.
So for the ones that say
And
that.
it's not even about being married. I mean,
So
It's
what is
not?
it?
I
mean,
everyone
no,
wants
I
to be
mean,
in a
for
successful
some,
relationship.
I'm about to say, 'cause you
if they
married, so you can say that.
No, not for me.
not about being
for
married.
me,
I'm
you know,
all- I
no,
dig
no,
that.
not for me. But you know, some women say that. You still want to be in a partnership, in a relationship or of some sort, right? So
Even if you the side chick, you can figure out how to be the best.
there you go.
The best number
The
two.
best of the best.
The best number two. Because we've had
And then
this
maybe
talk.
he may want to marry you.
I've
And
had
then
this-
you make that decision if you want to get married.
I've had
or
this
not.
talk with Rich plenty of times.
What talk is that?
Not with me. I'm about to say he had no talk with me.
We had it on the show, but
There's no talk with me, baby.
how difficult it is for a woman to even be a number two to a man. Like, all women think like, oh, I could just be this guy's number two, and it's like, nah.
Why?
That's what I'm saying. They don't. Why? What is the question?
Would
you
there be
asking?
one number
want
two?
No. It's
Women
not
are
about,
not wired for that.
It's not about why you want to be number two. It's that it's not even as simple as some may think it is. You know, when we talk about men who are married and have mistresses,
I think he's talking about like why he was saying women don't want to be a wife. And it's like, and if you're not a wife,
What are you going to do?
what are you gonna be?
Yeah. What can you
No
be?
woman wants to be a number two unless they have a number one. No woman wants
That's
to
what
be
I'm
a
saying.
But then
Who
if they don't
wants
want
to
to be
be-
a wife and you don't want to be a number two,
Who wants to
what
be
are
a
you
number
doing?
two in
No
anything?
woman
in
wants to
anything,
be a
like
number
you know,
two.
like
I agree.
The
I said
only
that.
time you're
I
okay with
agree.
being number two is if you already have a number one. No woman wants to be a number two.
I mean, that sounds good, right? But I want to say this.
Any woman who's a number two and is okay with it is because they're just accepting it.
So, questions I have for the women out there, right? It's like, if you don't have a number one, why would you mind being a number two? If you can't find a like,
They're not
well,
wired like that.
okay, well,
bro.
number two is
Let
second
'em
place,
know.
right?
Yes, let
like
'em
so
know.
why?
what about
Like
being
what do
no place at all?
They will prefer that.
I mean, that's almost better than
They will
being
prefer
second place
cats.
because, like,
Yes,
second place
they'll
is
prefer
like
cats
second
than
place
to be
is
a
like
number two.
okay, I know there's somebody above me. If I'm not even in place, then I mean,
So are
I
y'all out
don't
here
even,
sitting
you know.
here saying that
I'm
there's
not
not
saying it's like
No,
I'm
no,
not
no,
saying
no.
that's
You know
like
what I'm gonna ask.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I know.
Are y'all out here saying that there's not mistresses and women that are just side chicks that men take on trips and buy stuff and they go when they
Well,
call, they take business trips, but
so-
the business
no,
trips.
yeah.
But she's
so,
letting
I
you
mean,
know in their mind
I
what
think
the mindset
right. So
is.
I think what
Okay,
Tanzy
let's
said
hear it.
either is that they know that they have a number one somewhere else, or their end game is I'm gonna be number one.
Right.
Like-
they think that they're going to
like-
be
About to
number
say.
one.
Or
And
I think
I
I think
feel
a
like
woman
speak
that
for
gets
people,
with a
'cause I feel like
married
me
man
saying
thinks that
is
she's
like,
going to be
Well,
number
I'm
one.
gonna speak for people because
Yeah.
I feel
like speak for people.
No,
goddammit.
because I feel like no woman wants to stay number two. That's
Yeah,
that's
like
not
who wants to
realistic.
be like
You want to be number one,
Right, like
so
your
if you
long term-
If you do not have a number one and you're number two to someone, you are waiting to be their number one.
and you think you are going to be because I feel like
One
you
day.
if you feel like you have like oh there's no end. Like say I've been number two for like 6 years. It's like then maybe I'm not. I'm just.
So I
don't-
think the
But
confusion
then you
that
get
y'all are
complacent.
getting.
So then there's that conversation. Like, oh, okay, maybe I am good in number two. I don't
So the
know.
confusion I think y'all are getting from me is that. So you think the women that see a nigga that's married
Mm-hmm.
and he's like, yeah, I got a wife and kids over here.
Okay.
I'm not leaving my wife and kids.
Oh, like he states that. Okay.
Simple. Like, but I'll take care of you. You know what I mean? As long as I call you, boom, boom, boom. They're not, they think they're going to be number one
I
one
mean,
day?
those situations might be out there. I don't know.
I
don't
think they're
know
still
anybody
looking
like
for
that.
their number one.
And
Okay.
They're using that person as a crutch to help them through whatever they need financially.
Time
right?
killer.
And taking me out and, you know, killing my time. But I'm still looking for my number one.
And I need somebody. I just don't want to be alone.
I like it.
Right.
But then it's like, why you?
Nobody wants to be
Yeah,
alone.
like
I mean, y'all would have to talk to the single side
That's
chicks
what I'm saying.
to find
Like,
out.
yeah, I mean, you're right.
I believe.
I don't care how much
I
they say they
believe
wanna be
that
alone.
some women in those situations, even though they're number 2 chicks, they do things to kind of flex themselves so they feel
He
like
take me on trips.
oh
he
they,
buy me Birkins
they do
and
shit like
Gucci's.
at a
But
time
why-
where they know it's a something they'll do. Oh, I need you to come over and they'll see if the nigga come do whatever it is they ask him to do, and they be like, see, because I'm the number one. That's the type of shit they be doing.
Yeah.
You're not if you go home to someone else.
So look, it's time for us to get into this battle.
okay.
You feel me? I hope y'all are ready. You know what I'm saying? As I'm gonna refresh the audience's memory. They're gonna be bringing their best verse, pre-hook and hook from a song about loving a man. So as I stated earlier,
Ain't a lot of them type of songs. I'm just saying.
as I stated earlier, you know, obviously
like 5 of them.
James Rich asked, he said, does it have to be a man? I replied,
No,
it could be
woman.
a Frank Ocean song.
Does it have to be a woman?
Or Freddie
No,
Jackson.
a woman.
Does it have to be a woman's
Because,
song?
right.
I said it could
Yeah.
be
I
a
thought it
Frank
had to
Ocean
be a
song.
woman.
Or Freddie
song.
Jackson.
Or
Luther.
Tutti Frutti.
Oh yeah, good booty.
Wait, no, what?
Pause.
What was that? What?
Tootie booty. What was it? What was
Yeah,
it?
what's the
Cause
original?
so
Tootie
everybody knows Lil Rich's song Tutti
Tutti
Frutti,
Frutti.
Old Rudy or something like that, right?
Right.
The original lyrics to that song was Tutti Frutti, good booty. Pause.
Okay.
I feel weird saying it, you know,
crazy.
but that's the type of time that Lil Richard was on back in them days. You know?
Okay, so normally I would flip a coin to see who goes first.
They already.
But these women, they're so
We decided.
amazing. They decided on their own. She said, I want to go first. She said, I don't want to go first. So we made it this simple tonight. So right now, we got my wife, Tanzy, coming to the stage to give y'all what she believes is the best verse to appreciate and love a man. So I want you to tell us what
What song we doing?
Okay.
what
So I can pull
verse
these
you doing
lyrics up.
from what song so we can pull up the lyrics from this thing.
So I'm doing Beyonce.
Damn. Took
The album
Beyonce.
is
It's
4.
funny. I
Album
said
is
it.
4.
I called it, by the way.
The
He
song
said
is-
Tanzy.
Hold on. Before you say it, what song
Okay.
did he call?
No, he didn't call the song. He
Okay.
just said Tanzy's probably going to do Beyonce.
Got you. Okay.
I definitely am. Had 2 songs from the same album.
Okay.
So what song we doing? What we doing?
Okay, so I'm choosing 1+1.
Okay.
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 So you get into it whenever you're ready. And I like to tell all my hosts that's here, the only rule about this is that
ain't
there
no
is no rules.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So you know,
Get
it's
that
on
verse
you.
across.
It's on you to spit these lyrics
Get
how
that verse
you feel
across.
necessary to let the world feel these words and let them know why it might be special to you or what it means for you and why this is going to be a better verse than Mrs. Corrin Bennett's verse.
Feel like you're coaching up your wife, but
Yeah,
it's
we
all
go,
good
right?
because there's no rules.
Thanks, Seth. Took the words out.
So it's all good.
It's all right. It's all right. No
Okay.
rules. No
No rules.
rules.
Your husband will coach you up too.
So the verse I chose is verse 2.
Okay.
Okay, and this is how we're going to start.
How's
How
it
we
going?
gonna start it?
Sing it. Sing it, girl.
I got your backgrounds, babe.
Or Yusuf's here, so he can always sing
Nah,
first.
yeah, I ain't
Stop coming
involved.
when
This
you
is y'all
need
thing.
to.
This is y'all thing.
Okay, so how it starts is, hey, I don't know much about guns, but I've been shot by you. Hey. And I don't know when I'm gonna die, but I hope that I'm gonna die by you. Hey. And I don't know much about fighting, but I know I will fight for you. Hey. And just when I ball up my fists, I realize that I'm laying right next to you, baby. We ain't got nothing but love.
Ooh.
Okay. And darling, you got enough for the both of us. Ooh. Make love to me.
Where
my days look low, pull me in close and don't let me go. Make love to me. So when the world's at war, let our love heal us all. Help me let down my guard. Make love to me.
Okay.
Wait, Tanzy can sing?
I mean,
I can't sing.
I forgot.
You can say, I
Okay.
forgot she
A
can
little
sing.
bit.
That's crazy.
Because like
this
now that's like
song-
I can't.
I think the song is amazing. Right?
So wow.
okay.
What parts? What's
And
going
I
on?
want to
What's your
say
favorite?
Yeah, what's
my
going on?
favorite part of the song,
Right.
What
and
we
only
talking
because I got a little past. I want to say the part when it's like I don't know much about fighting, but I know I will fight for you. Hey,
Hey.
and
You don't know much about
when I
fighting.
pull up my fist. And I realize I'm laying next to you. But let me tell you,
Talk to
it's
us.
been times in the past.
He was fighting.
And you know, I'm not proud of it. But when it comes to my man, I will fight for my man every time.
My man.
Every time. My man. But every
Your
time.
husband. Your husband.
So that is my favorite part of the song.
Why do you think this song is so like heavy? Like what to you makes this like the one of the best?
What's she talking about in
Right.
this
Like
verse?
what is she What is
What's
she
she
speaking
saying?
on?
She don't know about guns. Well, she ain't been
She
shot.
don't know
shot.
about nothing but loving her man. That's what she's saying. I don't care guns, fighting. I mean, if we go to the first verse, she don't know 1 + 1, but she know it equals 2. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know nothing, but I know that I love my man at the end of the day. Like,
So-
nothing matters but how much I love my man.
I hear you.
And that's that.
I love it. Corrin, so do you like that song right
I
there?
love that song. Love it.
Yeah, what's your favorite part of that song? You know what I'm saying? That verse that she spit. You feel me?
I mean, I like the verse.
was you
that
feeling
Tanzy
it? Because
picked.
I looked over at you. I don't know.
I was singing
like,
it.
You was
I
in
was
it.
singing it.
You
I
was-
love it. I was singing along.
But it seems like you prepared. Like I got something to.
Well,
I'm about to.
No,
No, it's not like
there
that?
yet. I mean, to answer your question, I do really love this song. I'm looking at the lyrics to see like
Strong
a
one,
specific
yeah.
part, but you know, like she said, like I mean,
Like balling up her fist and fighting.
no,
Word.
not that. I'm not that part. I'm
Ball
not
up
a
her fist.
fighter. I'm
In the
not a
bed.
fighter.
She's in the
But,
bed
like,
balling the
I
fist
mean,
up.
like
Fighter.
really, like the goal, like 1 + 1 = 2. Like it's like 1 is like 1 is 1, but like you know, together we make something. So like I need
Are you
that plus. I need my
on
plus
record?
1.
Are you on record saying women without no man, they doing bad? Are you on record saying
I
that?
need my
I'm
man.
not gonna say that. I mean, I need my husband.
need
I
mine.
do.
That's me. Yeah.
But
I'm saying.
you know, listen, I'm not gonna speak for
And-
all
and
of them,
vice
but-
versa, you know,
right
that's what
there
I'm
we
saying.
go. But you know, like I feel like really 1 + 1 = 2. 2 is more powerful than 1.
I agree.
Enough said.
Definitely.
That's it.
Heavy.
Heavy.
So Corrin, now it's on you to
okay.
combat that amazing 1 + 1 verse by Beyonce.
Colorfully.
So I
Right.
need you to tell us what artist you have chose and what song you have chose.
So I have a Beyonce song that could go against that, but I'm not gonna go with that.
You're not
I
going
actually
with
no,
me.
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with. It's very old school. I'm old, I guess you could say. These
You're
young
not
kids
old.
these
I mean,
days.
you ain't any older than the rest of us. We all see me.
I'm gonna go with Monica, Angel of Mine. You know,
Okay.
yeah, a little cutie.
I
You
like
know,
it.
cute, innocent. Yeah, I know, you know.
Oh, I know.
It's just like,
Hey.
you know, it's to the point. It's how I feel, and I'm ready.
So as I told her, the one rule about this is there is no rules.
right? Okay.
You gotta let us feel the song. You gotta make us believe that you really believe this is the one.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's on you whenever you're ready.
What verse we doing?
What
Oh,
verse?
sorry. Verse
Facts.
1. We're gonna do verse 1.
Okay.
Into the pre-chorus
Into the
and
pre-chorus
chorus.
and the chorus. We're gonna do
got
all
you.
that.
Let's do it.
Because you know
Let's
these
get
songs
crazy.
are a little short.
Let's
Yeah.
do it.
Okay. When I first saw you, I'm not a good singer, so I'm gonna try and like talk it, sing. I can sing it, but it's gonna sound really bad. When you know what? Forget it. I'm gonna sing it.
Just say, hey.
When
We got
I
it.
first saw you, I already knew there was something inside of you. Something I thought that I would never find. Angel of mine.
Song fire.
I look at you,
Speak the Bible.
What?
looking
This is what they
at
call a
me. Now I know why they say the best things are free. I'm gonna love you, boy.
Pause.
You are so fine.
Yeah.
Angel of mine.
Okay, keep going. Keep going. What?
How you changed my world, you'll never know. I'm different now. You helped me grow. You came
Corrin
into
hitting
my
notes.
life.
Wow.
Sent from above. Sent from above.
Hey,
When
you got
I
the ad-libs, all that. Hey.
You showed me love.
Uh-huh.
I'm checking for you, boy. You're right on time. Angel of mine.
Oh man,
That's
and she
amazing.
grabbed her husband's
That was
hand.
Oh, that was.
Damn.
She got
That's
props.
Performance.
She was the husband as a prop.
Good stuff. That was a good song.
So
Good stuff.
so where in that verse?
Okay.
What was she
I'ma
talking
bring it
about?
for you right now. I mean, like,
Give us
angel
some.
of mine. Like, you are like, you're my angel on earth. Angels like are not here, right? But it's like you're everything.
Or are
like,
they here?
well, right. I mean, they are.
We are,
They
yeah.
are. When you
Yeah.
find.
Are we
when-
here?
Did
when
you know that
here-
your husband is the OA?
Yeah, oh my God, he loves that show.
He's here.
Loves that show.
Behind the scenes.
But
He's behind the scenes, but he's
I
an
mean,
angel.
it's really, it's like, you know, like how you change the pre-chorus, how you change my world, you'll never know. Like, I'm different now. You helped me grow. Like, I
Different now. You help me grow.
I'm serious. Like,
Talk
it's
about it.
like, I'm not like,
How'd that help you grow?
okay, because
And
I'm
how are
not,
you different?
I mean, like, you say it all the time, be like, you're not the same person that when I met you, like, and you're not the same person that you
Because
are.
she
Like,
changed you too.
Definitely.
yes. And I mean,
So she's not gonna let you understand that you changed her without her letting you know she changed you.
oh, I wasn't gonna
All
say
right, let's
that.
be
He
clear.
said that part.
Let's be
I
clear
didn't say
about it.
that. I
I'm
said
just asking you,
he
how?
changed me. How? I mean, you know, I just feel like
You
I'm.
watch podcasts and be behind the
And you're
scenes
behind
and
the
learning
scenes.
stuff.
And your ninja suit.
No, I'm saying, what's different about you? How
Nobody
do you
can
feel
see you.
grow?
How I feel I've grown. I mean, I just think that I'm more.
All that knowledge you're getting.
I'm more, yeah. All the behind the scenes stuff that I don't think about, that, you know, like literally, like that's key. Like there's a lot of things that I'm not gonna think about. I'm also very like basic, you know. I think about like the on surface stuff. He thinks about like all the behind the scenes stuff and all like the stuff that I probably wouldn't. He's helped me just be a better person. Our minds are very different, so you know he thinks about things that I don't think about. And anyway, like that's just my takeaway
He's
from
your
it.
angel.
He's my angel. He's the angel
That's
of mine.
right.
So you
Like,
said, what's your
He
favorite
helped
part?
you
You
grow.
said.
I said the pre-chorus.
Yes,
the
how you
pre-chorus.
changed my world.
You'll never know.
What
I'm
about
different
you,
now. You
Tanzy?
helped me grow.
Do you like that Monica song right there,
I
Angel
love
of
that.
Mine?
I love that.
Yeah, you think it was better than 1+1?
I mean, it's different. Let's just say that.
It's different. So I love that song, and I never even thought about that song, which is crazy. But I still stick with my song. I stick with 1+1.
But with Angel of Mine, I want you to maybe tell us what was your favorite part of that. if
My
you
favorite
wanna-
part of Angel
yeah.
of Mine. Let me
I'm
see.
giving
So
you
I
my
would
phone
say,
if you don't have
oh
it
no,
already.
I have it up
Oh,
here.
I want to backtrack too.
So I would say that my favorite part is. I agree with Corrin. How you changed my world, you'll never know. I'm different now. You helped me grow, and I agree with that in my own relationship.
There we go.
help her
And
grow too.
also, I have a second favorite part.
Okay.
The first verse, which is what I picked.
Yeah.
When I first saw you, I already knew. Let's talk about it. I've known.
Uh-oh.
Ooh,
Huh.
talk
Okay.
about it.
She was
Shit
on
your
you.
husband be
When she
doing.
was
Yeah.
10 years old, she was on you.
14, okay? And you want to make fun of him like you knew you loved her when you
She
were
was
14
on
years
you.
old.
Because you knew as well.
I did.
That's
I
right.
did. I followed him to all his classes. Sometimes he didn't show up to
Sounds stalky.
school. I was very upset those days. Like
Uh.
when I first saw you, I already knew. Like I really
Already.
did. And it sounds very
It's heavy.
cliche.
Already.
It sounds very cliche, but it's like when I first saw you, I already knew. I just knew.
So, question about that, right? You already knowing. Because when I asked him about how he already knew that you was the one. he
Great
said-
wife, great mother, all that.
Yeah, he said because you were the nicest person. he's
Which is
ever-
facts. You're one of the
Facts.
nicest
Definitely
persons
So
in the
the
what
nicest
was
person
world.
I've ever
it? Was it
You're one of
about
the nicest
him
people in the
that
world.
made you
Yeah.
say he's the guy?
Yeah.
Well, I thought he was like the cutest
Okay, it was the
boy
looks.
I ever seen.
Women are women.
It was the
And men are
looks.
men.
I did. I
Son,
swear, I thought he was like so
not gonna
cute.
change,
He could
bro.
like dress. I remember he wore like his
The
Timbs.
big white tee with the Yankee
No.
hat and New Balance.
This was the outfit I remember. His Timbs and that tan Timberland hoodie.
Uh-oh.
Was it a Timberland hoodie?
Real fly.
Tan Timberland hoodie and the Timbs.
And the
Timbs.
Timbs, yeah. And I was
Matched
just like,
it up
but
on
anyway, he was just so cute, and he was like cool, you know, like he hung out like all the cool and like
Swaggy.
not even- yeah,
Swaggy.
swaggy. And I was just
Yeah.
like, you know, I wasn't the coolest, I
He
guess.
raised you up.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
and you know,
Yeah, he did. He did what
so
he
I mean,
did.
to be honest, like,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
I found out later, like, he's a very nice person too. Like, it wasn't just, I can't say he's a nice person I know, like, if I didn't really know him yet. So I'm going off of like when I first met him.
Yeah,
Got you. No,
You know, I
dig
just
it.
that was it. That was it for me.
So I mean that's heavy to fight against right there, because you did this verse and you also said your favorite part was, I don't know much about fighting, but I know I will fight for you. When I ball up my fist, I realize that I'm laying right next to
Every
you.
time my man is number one. Every time.
Every time.
Every time.
You think when you balling your fists up, you a
It don't
fighter?
even have
And would
to
you
have-
fight an
It
angel?
don't have to have anything to do with even physically fighting. But I fight for my man. Like if my
Yeah.
man needs something, if my man wants something, my man is number one
Okay.
in my life. You know what I'm saying? When I say there's no one that comes before my man, there's my man, then there's my kids. And then that's it.
What
Oh.
about God?
Oh, that's a good conversation.
That
God
a
is
good
somewhere in
conversation
there,
right
not-
there.
God is number one.
Your man is
my
God.
man is also my God.
Oh,
My man is also my God. He's my God. He's
now
my
we
king.
cooking.
Put the camera on me.
He
Now
is
we
my
cooking.
God. He is my king.
Now we cooking.
Put the camera on me. Like who's most important?
Right, the kids or
Yo.
your man or your
No, my
spouse.
man, and then it's my kids because I gotta take care of my man to make sure my kids can be well taken
Hey,
care of.
now.
too.
So you know, I'll tell y'all right now,
That's
you
what we
know, this
talking
is
about.
how it go.
That's right.
The man serves God, the woman serves the man,
There
the
you
kids
go.
serve the woman.
There you go.
That's just the order of things and how it should be.
How it's supposed to be.
So shout out to you, babe, for knowing what life is supposed
What
to
you
be
got to
like.
say about
There you
that, Corrin? You ain't got nothing to say.
I agree.
You
You
agree?
agree? All right.
So, but like Seth said, I don't know if y'all heard him. You balling up your fist fighting. Are you willing to fight an angel?
I'm willing to fight anybody for my man.
Sure.
My man.
Ooh, we got a battle. We got a
my
battle
man.
here.
She said her man is an angel.
Angels are like not even like real, right? So like mine, angel of mine is like
Angels
it's
are very
like
real.
untouched. You can't
Got the
touch
OA
them.
right there.
Can't
Let me
touch them.
say,
Can't touch that.
no one has taken care of me, and I will include my parents in this. No one has taken care of me like how my man has
The
taken care
camera
of
on
me.
me
Oh,
one more
shit.
time.
And
Steve.
this is my
all
mental
about-
health,
Yeah.
financially,
Say that. I'm
Nah,
talking about the
and-
song. I'm
and
talking
in
about the
every
song.
way.
I
My
mean,
man
he
has
was
taken
talking
care of
about
me
my
in
man.
so many ways that no one can compete with. So
Not even
my
an
man,
angel.
My man
I mean,
comes first.
You
An
ain't seen no
angel-
angel, but this nigga here
No
take
one. My
every
man
day.
comes first.
Maybe I am.
You are my angel.
Oh shit.
You are my angel.
What you gotta say
baby.
about
So,
that?
but I mean, so that means, I mean, angel of mine, would you have like, if you use that song, you would be talking about,
Definitely, I would be
Got
talking about you, angel. You are my angel.
but 1 + 1,
Corinne,
you
that was an
also
amazing
talking about
song
me.
to choose. That
Thank
was
you.
an
And I
amazing
mean, I
song.
appreciate yours too.
I love
listen,
that.
it's not a battle. You're my sister.
Of
I love
course,
this.
I'm here
I
with
love
my
it. I
brothers,
love
my
it.
But it is
husband,
a battle.
my sister.
I mean, but it is a battle I do want
this
to
is-
win, and I think that
I know.
my
But it is
song
a battle.
Trust me, I know.
You know,
Nick, y'all women
My
love the
sister
butt.
over here.
Yeah.
Is,
Niggas be
my
like, I
sister
love
over
you, I
here
love you, I
loves
love you,
the
I love you.
competition.
But I want to win. I
I
love
mean,
it.
I just think, you know, 1 + 1. First of all, Beyonce, I had tons of songs I was gonna pick for her. I want to go into the one I was gonna pick.
What,
but I
what did you
can't
want to
even.
go
What were you
into?
gonna
Go
go
ahead.
with?
Let's
So
talk about
it's
it.
a song. Okay.
Let's
It's a
talk
whole
about it.
explanation behind this one too. I
Uh-huh.
probably should have picked it, but Angel of Mine is classic. Like Angel of Mine
That
to
was
me
an
is
amazing
like
pick. I was about to say so
I
myself.
agree.
you know, but the Beyonce one I was gonna
The
pick was
selling it.
"Die with You." I don't even think it's on an album, but
love
That's
that.
on
it came
the-
out on her 7-year anniversary, which is actually right around our 1-year anniversary. Which shameless plug, it's all of our anniversaries this month,
Yes.
guys.
Yes, it is. Happy
Um,
anniversary.
And you know, it came out right around our 1-year anniversary, and I was just like, "Die with You." She was just like, she's like, "I wake up just to sleep with you." Like she's
Yeah.
like, you know, I could go
No,
into
that
that.
song-
Like
that song makes
she's
me
like,
tear up when I hear
no,
it.
I swear,
Yes.
it came around right around our 1-year anniversary. I was just like, I was crying. I was just like,
Yeah.
this is how I feel. So
So
anyway.
you
it's
made
clear.
a video.
Yes,
Clear
the
that,
video.
y'all should've
I
picked
did make a
that
video.
song.
I was gonna say.
You remember that? Yes, I did.
You
I
made
did.
a whole video.
So just to
that
be
was
clear,
amazing.
if she would have picked that song, you would have thought she won?
Nah, that was it. That would have been it. That would have been it.
See, I didn't
That
think
would
people
have
really
been
knew
it.
that. It's not on an album.
It ain't
and
about
Doesn't
the
matter.
people.
That
If we
song
don't
is
care-
amazing.
Selling
Listen.
And it's
Sell
even
us.
more amazing because you did a whole video about your
did.
anniversary
I did.
about
It came
that.
out-
That's
It
amazing.
came
You
out
should have chose
April,
that.
whatever, for her 7th year, and I was just like,
Yeah.
this is our 1 year. I was like, this is perfect,
So-
and I love it. And
So, for the people out there watching, right, when we get on verse for verse, you know what I mean? When I first thought about doing this show, it was obviously to give love to the writers, which most rappers write their own music. But it's so we can shine light on songs that people may not know that are fire.
Exactly.
Because
Yeah,
they
I
may
like
not
that.
have ever heard this
Right.
song, but once they hear these
I didn't
lyrics,
think
like,
about it
word,
like
that's
They're
that.
gonna go
crazy.
listen
I didn't
to
think
They
about
gotta
it
go
like
hear
that.
it.
Yep.
You
Can
know
I
what I
switch my
mean?
phone?
I pray one day
you
that
can't
we
switch
get
it.
money for people streaming their music. They be like, oh, because of verse for verse, my song got streamed 1,000,000 times last week.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I love that.
So,
right,
that's
right.
definitely
You're right.
in
I
the
didn't
plans.
even think about it that way. You're right.
You know what I'm
You're
saying?
I mean, I
So-
like this song too, though.
But no, I mean,
no,
I
Angel of Mine.
I think Angel of Mine is
Yeah,
a
I-
Yeah,
fire.
no, I stand with
pick.
my. I stand
I
with
know this song, of course. I heard it a million times, but hearing it now, it's a ill song.
Angel of
You know,
Mine.
got some lines in there that's
Oh,
crazy.
Yeah.
I mean, let's talk about it. Rich, what's your
Gotta get
favorite
up
line
in
since
there.
you're talking about
Got
it?
to get up in there.
Well, a couple of them. One, first one that stuck out to me was you came into my life. No, not that one. Oh, this how you changed my world. You never know. I'm different now. Is that what you said?
Yep.
Yeah, we said
Oh,
the pre-chorus.
All right, so that was that. So there's another
Best
one.
part.
My phone is like stuck right now.
No, yeah, we said that was here. You
My
want me
phone
to-
was tripping too.
Here, I got it right here.
Fine.
Let's start from here.
Oh, I was thinking about the now I know the best things are free. Like just that idea, like tying it in with the pre-chorus, like the idea of like this. You feel like you don't even know who you would have been if you didn't meet this person, right? And how it just really helped you just be a new person. I just feel like, it's a deep statement. It's a really, really deep statement. So yeah, those two parts to me together.
It's like people don't, I guess, think they need like an angel. You know, they say everyone has like an angel and a devil, but it's just like, like this is almost like I have like an angel, like a physical, actual person that I can say is my angel. You know what I mean?
Right,
Like
right.
someone-
Behind the scenes.
Whenever you question
Right.
anything, you can go to your angel.
And even this part, like it was the chorus I was looking at, the pre-chorus. Though you came into my life, sent from above. When I lost all hope, you showed me love. I'm checking for you. You're right on time, angel of mine. So like, I love the you're right on time thing too, because I always feel like great things always come right on time. And when I mean right on time, it's not like a specific time. You're like, I need it now. But it just happens, and it's like,
right on your
I
time.
needed this. I didn't know I needed this. But when it came into my life, it was right on time. This is exactly what I needed in my life at this time. And most in my experience, most great things happen like that. You can't plan for like those great things to happen. They kind of just majestically happen. So yeah.
So since you're talking about Angel of Mine, I'm gonna talk about 1+1 real quick.
Yes.
You know what I mean? I'm gonna talk about
let's
it.
go back to that.
So I think the metaphors in it, like I don't know much about guns, but I've been shot by you. People being shot down by love. You know what I mean? The Cupid shooting people with the arrow and love is like I don't know nothing about guns, but I've been shot by you, and I don't know when I'm going to die, but
That's heavy.
I hope
I'm gonna
I'm
die.
going to die.
With you.
You know what I'm saying? That's
Hey.
That's heavy.
that's super heavy, and
Yeah, it's
because
crazy.
it's
That's
like
crazy.
it's like as long as I die by you, I'm okay
good.
with
Okay.
it.
I'm good.
I'm okay with it. Like I don't know when I'm gonna die. I don't probably want to die, but if I do die, when I
you.
do
As
die,
long as I'm with you.
if it's by you, I'm okay with that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Obviously she talked about not fighting, but I'll fight for you, which that's
Right.
that's
And like it don't even have to be physical, like you said. It's just anything. Like
Right.
I will always
Yeah.
fight for this relationship.
you know what I mean? Like if her mother was talking bad about me, she gonna fight her mother for me. You know what I mean? Like, nah, I don't talk about my husband like that.
Right.
I mean, I appreciate it.
You
feel me?
must leave and cleave.
So
when
Seth,
you're in
man,
marriage.
we ain't got nothing. That's my hold on. Pull me in close and make love to me when my days look low. Pull me in close and don't let me go. Make love to me so when the world's at war, let our love heal us all. help me let down my guard.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's, you know.
And that help me let down my guard is a big thing.
That's a big one, yeah.
Because I feel like there's nobody that could let my guard down with, like how I can let my guard down with my husband. You know what I'm saying?
Judge.
Like the way I can just be me with him, I can't do that with anyone else.
So, you know, we're going to have to wrap up soon. But, you know, even with that being said, I want to bring up this. I think somebody had the interview where the woman was saying, was it the woman or the man? He was saying how people are letting their guard down with their spouses and being fake to like their coworkers and stuff like that. So we get the blunt end of everything. You know what I mean? Where we get the worst of them.
Real.
Where it's like he was like, be fake to me. You know what I mean? Like love me. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's how you would feel.
You know what I mean? Like you know, like I go through a lot.
Right?
I go through a lot
to me.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like you smile at these people all day,
right?
But then you come home to me, and I get the worst of you.
Something about that, right?
I get the angry you, and like I want to feel like you happy to be here and smiling at me, and you know what I mean. So you said you don't want that stuff. You want the realness. Talk about it real quick.
I agree with. I want the good parts because I feel like a lot of times. Men feel like when they go home to their spouses, this is when they can be their real self. They done put on all, So, but don't only dump the negativity on me. Also, give me that good energy too. I want you to dump that whatever you need to dump on me because I'm here for you for that, so that you don't gotta put that out in the public. But also, give me that affirmation and that. Give me that pump
to
me
the
up.
words of affirmation.
Pump me up.
How hard do you think it is to switch that up though? Like if you feeling this way. Do you think they can just switch over?
I think they feel both ways though. So, but I think that's like we are exclusively given the tough way. So give me cause they be happy. They be stepping out, dancing and all that. Like, give me that too. Don't just give me the.
We were talking about at the beginning of the episode. It's like it's a choice. If you what are you choosing to focus
intentional.
on? Like, do you want to focus on negativity or do you want to focus on the positivity? Because if these songs are correct, you should be happy to be around me, right? If you saying all these stuff in these songs is real, then how come you're not happy when you see me, even if you had a tough day? I know for me it's the opposite. I don't come home and I don't want to dump. I'm more happy when I get home.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So I think it's about what you focus on. And I think sometimes women or just people in general can use their partner as like a punching bag. Because they want to let off their own steam, right? But they're not thinking about their partner. They're thinking about themselves. They're like, how do I get this feeling off of me?
I agree.
But if you care about your partner, you don't want to put that on them, right? So I think it's being intentional, like, of what energy you want to give.
Okay, so, you know, I think this episode is coming to an end. I wish we could go on longer. You know what I mean? I appreciate these beautiful Bennett's in the building, Tanzy and Corrin. Rich, I'm going to assume you going with Angel of Mine as the winner of this battle.
Yeah, of course.
I'm going with 1+1 as the winner.
Oh, boy.
So we're here with Big U.
So no hard feelings either way, Seth. No hard feelings.
So,
we love you.
Still love you.
So from what I heard, I don't know if right now on the spot I'm able to just pick.
Oh my God.
I understand that. You gotta watch it back on camera.
Yeah,
you gotta watch it
seriously.
back on camera.
Because you guys both made powerful arguments, and I think that, you know, if I was able to kind of sit with what you said and sift through some of these verses, there were great songs, and I think y'all both did a great job of representing the songs that you picked. So. I'm not.
All right.
I want to say what I think.
Let's let the
right
people be the
now.
judge.
Yeah,
Listen, y'all tell me what y'all think is the best song. Tell a man you love him. Is it 1+1 or is it Angel of Mine by Monica or Beyonce 1+1? Talk to us. But we out of here. This is another episode of Verse for Verse. Shout out to James Rich, Big U, Corrin, Tanzy. It's me. Handsome.
Word.
Steve, good looking.
Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Like that.
These biting my style, I hope they got dental plans. So get it straight from the source and cut out the middleman. Get that pure dough. Get that pure dope. Go get it straight from the source and cut out the middleman. Then you get that pure dope.